My name's Gary Gallagher. At the age of 20, at the very start of my career, I leaned against a wrought iron railing at the edge of a flat roof, and the balustrade I was leaning against gave way. At the time I was working as a surveyor and estimator for a scaffolding company in Glasgow, and the building was in High Street, Paisley. The front of the building was number 28, and the rear of the property was in a street called School Wynd, and it had been the former Globe Hotel, which back in its heyday had been a very luxurious hotel. I fell head first from a height of 34 feet, 10.4 metres, and I landed on my hands and face. As a result of that, of the fall, I sustained multiple facial fractures. I lost 4 teeth initially, but then 3 others had to be extracted because they were badly cracked, and I lost 2 at the bottom, so I lost 9 teeth in total. Most of my face was shattered. I suffered what's called a Le Fort fracture all around my nose, so basically the middle third of my face was floating or mobile. My jaw was split into 4 sections, split down the middle and split on each side at the mandible, neck, and I fractured my pelvis at the left side ilium and various other injuries. I've needed 10 operations as a result of the accident, including 3 laparotomies to my stomach. Obviously, we later found out that the building owner and other duty holders were aware of there being a defect within the building, but the defect wasn't communicated effectively to any visitors, any unsuspecting visitors. There was an architect's drawing that stated that the balustrade needed to be resecured, and there was a schedule of works on page 14 of which said that the balustrade needed refixed, but these 2 critical pieces of information hadn't been shared with the company that I worked for or myself as an unsuspecting visitor. So in learning that, we realised that the communication aspect was really poor and the control of visitors was really poor. And I feel that my accident story can help people to understand the need for the importance of good communication throughout a project, including at the planning stage, but through construction and into building use, but also the control aspect, the control of visitors as well, where there was no induction onto site.